Good afternoon, you all. We're here today at home cricket Lords, which is 2020 match between England and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about
And lads are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. Some today progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Bairstow to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Doesn't beat the infield. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, through the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Sharma is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Didn't find it all on the open easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Wood into the attack now from the nursery end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Fizz through. Pulls this over. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 13 coming from it. India, 21 for 1.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Super shot, should be 4.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Glanced away nicely, but
came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. Bowler can respond.
Arms and through to the wicketkeeper.
Nearly gets delivery there. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 10 runs added there. India 31 for 1. Wood from the nursery end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Good pick up, big chance. Misses everything. End of the over. 3 off it. India 34 for 2. Wokes, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Jaiswal waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Perfectly timed.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. India are 43 for 2.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Incredible shot, straight through the covers. 4 runs.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Yadav, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that and more.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 53 for 2.
England are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Rashid coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on the length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. There's a chance if it hits. Straight drive, mid-off, cut that one off. End of the over, 8 off it. India, 61 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, straight gully.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone, great catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over, 5 off it. India, a 66 for 3. Rashid from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings, barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Rashid shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
How will he reply? That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Shreyas has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Boundary flowing. They need to find a ball or two just to slow things down again. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. No, terrible shot. It's gone all the way and over for 6. Shreyas, classy square drive.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Curran over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Gone. Good work catching that one. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Goes over the top with that shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They've gone up here. Curran from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Curran has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. Have taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance of good for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Trouble! Can't get that outside the ring field. Good catch, out! Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. He's quick onto that in the infield. Boomer ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's a confident appeal.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight drive, mid-off to cut that one off. Wow, that's missed a lot. The crowd is electric right now. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, great running. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Overstepping.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Boomer over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for four.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 19 runs out of there. England 19 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Straight to the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. England 22 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Bumrah from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Smacks that away through the gap. Doesn't beat the infield. England weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
Power play half completed and the batters are making the most of it so far. They're ahead of the required rates and going at a good clip.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Milan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Singh is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Very good. Get across this one. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, the to just stand, gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
7 runs added there. England are 47 for 1.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field. Pandya from the pavilion end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Great shot through the gap.
Flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
A bit of a change up in the field now. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Thick edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end meant performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Big edge. Now the batter's made a bit of a delivery. Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added there. England 73 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Swept away but finds the fielder.
Nearly got through, just about hitting behind. Not back.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Tried something a bit different. Last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot, but straight to gully. 10 runs added there. England are 95 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Great shot through the gap. Edged. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Over, England, 103 for 3. Patel from the nursery end. Massive outside edge. Been on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. There's plenty from these bowlers.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
End of the over. 10 off it. England are 122 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers. but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Yada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. The bowler looks really confident. Nicked it. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get it.
The room given and the power was thrown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Thick edge. Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
This should be close. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to become...
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Massive outside edge. Big edge. That's the over. England are 133 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's huge. He is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match.